everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maris, and today I will be sharing with you the things that really helped me during my pregnancy in this crazy pandemic. January last year was when I found out I was pregnant with Ava. And here are the things that I sort of practiced throughout my pregnancy to help me push through the day as a pregnant lady in this crazy pandemic. So let's get to it. One of the things that really helped me was to surround myself with supportive people. There's bonus points for those people that are around you who are also very positive and have really good vibes. But having supportive people around you during pregnancy in this crazy time is the best thing to have, because when you're pregnant, you're just going through so many changes emotionally, physically, mentally, and it's just a lot on your mind. And this could be anybody. Honestly, for me, it was family and my husband, but it could be a friend, it could be someone halfway across the world, it could be anybody. Call them if you need support. For me, what it did was it really helped me get my day together. And honestly, this even included people from my workplace. If I had a certain craving, people were there, and I don't really have to worry about it too much. Having supportive people around you allows you to also gain confidence being pregnant, not just in self, but with the situation that you're placed in. It made a not so easy situation easier. Another thing that helped me out was affirmations. Affirmations was one of the things that I learned during my first pregnancy, and that's when I was carrying Zoe. Now, what affirmations helped me with was to really call on that energy that you want for yourself. So for me, I really want that zen, calm vibe, but at the same time, it's saying things that would help me during labor. My body is made for this. And you know, I've always believed the power in words. So when you say it and claim it, I feel like it would really happen. It really switches the energy around you. This is immediately. So if you say things like, I'm going to have a great day, an amazing time today, I deserve this, my baby deserves the best. Things like that really help shift the energy around you. And immediately, even your mentality changes. So for me, that helped a lot. It's such a crazy time of the unknown. So this helps sort of anchor where I am in this world, or just anchor. It's like an anchor for my day. It really helped me from pregnancy through birth and even to taking care of my newborn baby till even now that I have a toddler. It just helps me through my day. It really helped me get by. People say this all of the time, whether or not there's a pandemic going on, but do the things that you truly love or enjoy. So for me, what I really loved doing was to be able to take care of myself. And honestly, this helped so much. Sometimes when you're pregnant, well, at least for me, I felt like such a slob. So even putting myself together throughout the day, even if it's work from home, sometimes I had to come into work, but I would seriously get dressed first thing in the morning, even if I didn't have to go anywhere. Because I feel like when I start off the day and I put on makeup, I get dressed, or at least try to put myself together, I feel like I'm doing something. It's like making your bed in the morning. You're just getting that one thing done. It helped me feel better about myself. It helped me feel that despite the craziness of this world, I am still here and I am still surviving with a great look, which helped me out, and just an overall great, I don't know, it just made me feel great, okay? And even putting makeup on was enjoyable because we were always staying at home. Even putting clothes on because you were always in sweatpants or something, or for me it was summer, so I was in shorts all the time, which is fine, but I felt more human getting dressed and taking care of myself that way. And I really enjoyed it. If you're into other things that you really enjoy, like painting or even reading a book, having that time for yourself, do it. Please do it. Just because it gets your mind off of the things that's happening. One of the things that I learned through my first pregnancy that I'm still learning right now is to practice my calm. Anything that allows you to practice your calm, whether it's meditation, it might be worship, it might be yoga, working out. If you can't think of ways to really practice your calm, honestly, it's like what I've said previously, do something that you enjoy, except with longer, deeper breaths. For example, if you are maybe reading a book, read a sentence or a line, deep breath in, count to 4, and then release 8. Yeah, and you immediately feel much more relaxed than you did previously. Have that pause for yourself and try to find your calm and practice it. And you know what? These are like also one of the things that truly help me even with regular parenting. Especially try parenting a toddler. And if you guys have a toddler to parent, you'll know what I mean. If they're having a freak out, just take that pause. Breathe in. Long breath out. And you'll feel much better. And it feels like you could handle anything. Last but not least, set information boundaries. Let me tell you a story. There was one time, I don't even remember if it was March or April of last year. So this is sort of the beginning of when we had lockdown. I remember I didn't even transfer care yet to an OB. I was freaking out to my doctor. I just felt so overwhelmed by information of corona that it was like insane. It was insane. Everybody was honestly checking their phones, checking YouTube, well, at least that was me. I was checking everything to see what is happening. And I mean, of course, I'm growing a human inside me, so I really wanted to know what's happening. But here's the problem. I told all my concerns to my doctor, and she literally sat me down and told me to relax, to calm down, and to basically set boundaries. She told me to set information boundaries. And honestly, I was like, you're on something. An example of this would be if you checked information about coronavirus and update yourself, that's great. But maybe set a time where you won't expose yourself to any of that information. Maybe by 8 p.m. at night, you don't check any more information about the virus or anything related to it. And this way you would probably get better sleep. Or maybe in the morning, maybe it shouldn't be the first thing that you check. Give yourself some time to wake up, have breakfast, and maybe at like 11 a.m. or something is when you would start checking that information. This way it would clear your mind and you wouldn't be so anxious and stressed out like I was really anxious at one point. Like, what is happening? Oh my goodness, all the cases. Every day we're checking numbers of how many people were infected, how many people were dying, and it's just crazy. It was just too much. It would become too overwhelming. And if you're really, it's like inviting unnecessary stress for that day or for that night, if it's night that you're checking it. So yeah, that really helped me out. Just, I would not be overly checking. Once is probably enough. And honestly, I probably check information once every 5 days type of thing. I just don't want to overwhelm myself, and I don't want to put myself in the same position that I was earlier on last year when the virus hit Canada and we didn't know too much. And yeah, I just don't want to stress myself out. If you are stressing and if you are feeling overwhelmed, try honestly limiting the amount of information you get about the virus. Just set boundaries for yourself and the information that you are getting. And let me know below if it actually helps you out, because it helped me out. So let me know if it works for you. I said that there's going to be 5 things, but here's an extra tip. Don't fear something that hasn't happened yet. And it's basically the fear that you're anticipating something bad will happen, which hasn't even happened yet. So if you're a mom, and if you're pregnant right now, don't be afraid. That's basically what I'm telling you. A lot of people have already given birth. This is not a situation that you could just exit from, if you know what I mean. You have your due date. You know how much time you have left before you give birth, essentially. And I'm telling you what my doctor told me, which is to not worry. And that helped me out. And it helped me out a lot. I never felt like my pregnancy was the wrong time because of this pandemic. And it honestly isn't. So many people came up to me asking me like, oh my God, you're pregnant, it's so scary, it's this and that. But you know what? Don't allow things that those people say affect you, because let me tell you, friend, things are only as scary as you make them to be. I'm not saying I'm not scared of this virus, but I am allowing myself to stand confident at the precautions that I've taken and the healthcare professionals around me, because everybody has been trying their best. I don't know, I'm not one to be discouraged, and don't be. That's how I felt, and that's what kept me pushing through the day. Just for clarity's sake, all of these things that I've shared with you are things that helped me become more aware of my mental wellness and just really taking care of ourselves mentally, especially during such a crazy time. Just because with this pandemic, it's really testing our capacity mentally, because we're at home all of the time, most of the time at least. It's easy to get lost through thoughts and just to really think about things over and over, positive or negative. We do what we can and really be aware of what goes on mentally with you while being pregnant is the biggest and best thing you could do for yourself. We're all just taking this day by day. Good luck with the pregnancy. Let me know if things that I've said actually helped you out, because it really did help me out. So I just want to encourage you to not be afraid, that you can do it and push through. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and if you have other tips that are really helping you right now, comment below and let me know, because I think it's important for moms to really share what they've learned or share their experiences and to just share what works for them. Let's help each other out. Anyway, all the best. Have a great day and see you on the next one.